Hey guys, in this tutorial I will show you how to paint a simple misty landscape, and I'm using Canson Mi Teintes paper for this on the right side, so the textured side, and a selection of soft pastels. The reference photo for this painting, you can find it on Pixabay as well. So let's begin. First thing I do, I outline my sun and also the reflection of it in the water. I'm using two shades of yellow here, a lighter one and a darker one. Next, I am outlining my horizon line where I'm going to have a little island, and at first I took a brown, but actually I can go with my blues in here, and this is a grayish blue, and with the same grayish blue I am also adding the trees in the distance. Grays and purples together with yellows, they will make a good combination. Now with my black I'm intensifying a bit the color just to darken it up a bit, so this is going to be the darkest part of my painting. In the sky, I'm going with a lighter yellow around the sun and with a darker purplish color around the area above the trees, and then I'm adding some blues to it as well. So this way I can start blending and it's going to create that overcast, cloudy sky. I'm adding more yellows over the top of the area where I have my grays, and also some brighter yellow around the sun itself. This is going to create that sense of glow. Now with a darker yellow, again I'm outlining the sun, just to intensify that feeling of the sun emitting light. And then with a lighter yellow, I'm outlining the left side of the sun and then blending it out into the right side of the sun itself. This is a thing about lost and found edges, and it's going to add some interest into the painting. Now I'm adding some pinks as well. These are very light pinks that I'm adding on top above my tree line. And with a gray blue, I am starting to map in that reflection of the trees in the water. I'm going also over the sun because there is a patch of darker reflection in the water right in the middle there where the sun is. Again, I'm using my black just to intensify the darkness in that little island. I'm using the purple to add color to the sky in my reflection, and also a bit of pinks. And then with the yellow, I am starting to add the glow of the sun on the water. I'm using horizontal strokes just to show the texture of the water, that it goes in these horizontal little waves. And adding that brighter yellow just around the sun and also a bit in the water. Now with my purplish grays, I am covering the area of the sky and also adding some lighter pink to blend in with the sky, so the reflection of the sky is very similar in the tone to the sky itself. And here I'm adding also a dull pink just to give that glow to the sun, and I'm adding it on my sky as well. Now with the gray, I'm creating those horizontal lines that will represent waves on the surface of the water, and also with a lighter yellow. Now I'm drawing out the small island that is in the middle of the lake, and it's going to hold two trees on it. I'm correcting the shape with a gray pastel, and then drawing out another island that is going to be closer to the viewer As I'm rubbing it in, I'm rubbing the island horizontally and the reflection vertically. So it's going to create this reflection in the water of the island itself. Next, I take my soft pastel, it's a black soft pastel, and I start to draw out those tree trunks. I am trying to go with what I see in the reference, but it doesn't have to be exactly what you see. So use your artistic license and just use your tree as a reference, and then go as you like and create those branches how you like them. I'm making the trunks heavier at the bottom, so I am applying more pressure on the pastel at the beginning of branches and also at the bottom of the tree trunk. And as I get closer to the edges of the tree, I am applying less and less pressure so that my branches at the edges, at the tips, are lighter, and it's going to also give more credibility to the tree. Now I'm drawing the reflections of the trees, and here they can be a bit jaggedy as the water isn't still. There are little waves on it, and the reflection of the branches is going to be slightly distorted. Next, I am adding some tree trunks in the back. I wanted to use a lighter color than black, but I didn't have any color that was right. So I used black, and I'm applying very few pressure just so that the pastel touches the paper and creates those very thin lines. Also, be careful not to smudge your drawing as you're using black, and not to add that black into the lightest parts. So it's a very good idea to clean your hands very often with pastels. I'm rubbing in the bottom of the trees just to create that kind of sense of them being farther away in the distance and not as detailed. And again, I'm drawing the reflections of those trees in the water as well. Again, I'm strengthening the horizon line, making it slightly darker and correcting the shape of the tree. Using the same black pastel with a very, very light pressure, I am creating a silhouette of another tree that is on the left side. And also some trees in the distance, but these are going to be rubbed in just to create the sense of the distance and the illusion of the trees being far away. And again, I'm creating the reflections on the water. I'm darkening the bottom corners of my painting because they were slightly too light. So this is it. This is the misty landscape with reflections and trees and soft pastels. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, do not forget to click the like on the like button, and if you have any questions, leave me a comment. And yes, I will see you in my other tutorials. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel where I have many art videos and soft pastel tutorials, and I also do tutorials on my Patreon, so you can check that out as well. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye!